Alexa, what time is it?
It's 10:26 a.m. Have a good morning.
Alexa, what is the current temperature?
Right now, it's 56 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh my god, why is this so cold? I think I just want to go back to bed. Anyway, I should probably get out of this bed. It started to get really late in the day, so I really need to kind of get my day started. And we have a pretty interesting video today, so let's get out of this bed and let's get this day started. Guys, what is going on, you guys? What is going on, you guys? It is CJ and welcome back to another Flingo vlog. So today we have a very interesting video. That's right, today we're going to be talking about a more serious topic. We're going to be talking about what you can experience when you get the COVID-19 vaccine. So we'll get more into detail about it in a bit. But first I need to take care of a couple of things. And before I get more into the video, I need you guys to do me a huge favor and go ahead and leave a huge ducking like on this video. That way you can support my channel and my content. Okay, so like I said, I have a couple of things I want to take care of first. So let's just kind of take this to the kitchen real quick. Oh, there you are. So, COVID-19 is a pretty serious topic. It's kind of crazy to think that over a year ago, we had a pandemic that kind of set the world back in a lot of ways. And unfortunately, a lot of people lost their lives to it too. Now, here we are a year later, and they are now starting to roll out vaccines for people to take. That way we can kind of get ourselves to basically a herd immunity. And then hopefully things will start looking like they're resembling of things going back to normal. All right, you guys, so currently I'm out the car wash. Gotta get my baby washed. So yeah, I do have a couple of things to take care of today. That's loud. So anyway, we will get to the main topic today, but yeah, as I was saying, I do have a couple of things that I want to take care of today. So I figure I might as well take you guys with me. All right, here we go. We got Lowe's. Or do we want Home Depot? I think we want Home Depot. Alright, you guys, so I'm here in Home Depot because I'm here to get something very specific. I gotta make some repairs at home, but I wanted to talk about earlier today. So I am back on meal prepping. I've been meal prepping for about a week now, and on top of that, I just started working out today. So I'm back into working out. It's not going to be easy, but anyway, I have not eaten today, and I've been seeing this advertisement around about Chipotle having this quesadilla, and I really want to try it, but the only way to get the quesadilla is through the app. So I'm going to download the app real quick, and then I'm going to go pick up that quesadilla and tell you guys what I think about it. So let's go. Alright, party people, back in the car. I managed to pick up what I needed from Home Depot. I'm gonna venture out to Walmart and also pick up something from there. But in the meantime, talking about getting food because I am famished. So I'm making this quesadilla. Apparently you can build it yourself, so I really don't know what to get. I'm really hoping that this tastes good. I wanted to go with a chicken quesadilla, but I'm gonna go with carnitas. I'm not really sure what that is, but it sounds pretty good. So yeah, I'm gonna finish this up and then we'll go pick it up and I'll tell you guys what I think. Woohoo! Let's go! Chipotle! Alright, let's pop a seat. Alright, party people, so it has been, it's now almost 4 o'clock. I haven't eaten anything all day long except for half a gallon of water. So I'm most definitely ready to get the lunchies in the stomach. So let's check out what I got. We got good old-fashioned water along with some chips, some guac, and the infamous quesadilla that you can only get if you order online. Woof. Look at that. That is a monster. We're gonna have to put this into our MyFitnessPal. Then I got some sour cream. Where's the cream cheese? I'm not really sure. And some brown rice. So I'm ready to eat. I'm gonna have to talk to you guys after. But as always, this would not be Flingo Vlogs if we did not try it right here on the channel. So let's go ahead and try Chipotle's quesadilla. They probably should have done this sooner. Bottoms up. Oh my god, fire. This is good. Would recommend. Woo! 10 out of 10. Anyway, we're about to get into the reason why I clicked on this video. I'm gonna go throw my battery on the charger real quick, and I will see you guys in a second. Alright, you guys, out here at one of my more favorite spots at the park. This, you can't get this anywhere else. This is absolutely gorgeous. And the best part, my favorite part, especially being a vlogger, there's no people here. No one to interrupt me, and no people looking at me like if I'm crazy. But all jokes aside, seriously, today is an absolutely gorgeous day. Probably, the temperature is probably around 60 degrees right now, and it's just perfect. Look at the sky. Not a lot of clouds. The sun is absolutely warm. This is what I live for. This is why I love nature. Okay, so I think I found a spot. Got some noisy neighbors over there. Okay, so the reason why you clicked on this video is because of the title, where basically, yeah, I'm going to be talking about what it's like and what you can expect when you receive your COVID-19 vaccine shot. Now, just a huge disclaimer. I think I've already put it at the very beginning of the video, but I have to reiterate it. Guys, first of all, I am not a medical profession. I am not a doctor. I'm not a nurse. I have no medical experience whatsoever. So at the end of the day, please do your own research, make an informed decision. And with that being said, let's talk about getting your vaccine. Okay, so as far as I'm concerned, and this is mainly for my Americans out there, of course, it's probably going to be different in your country. But over here in America, when I got my vaccine, by the way, I got Moderna, sorry, no Pfizer. So I got my vaccine And the way they are doing it is with Moderna, it's a 2-step vaccine, and I don't remember, so do your research. I believe the vaccine for Moderna was around 94 to 95%, while Pfizer is 96%. And then recently, Johnson & Johnson released their vaccine, and I believe that one's at 67%. But with Moderna and Pfizer, those are 2 shots. You have to get both shots to receive a full dose of the COVID-19 vaccine. With Johnson & Johnson, it's a lower percentage, but it's a 1 shot. Now, when I went to go get my Moderna vaccine, I had got my shot around February the 5th. And with that first vaccine, I went into a clinic that was in my local area, and they were able to distribute it to me along with my parents. So I got to the clinic, I pretty much had to fill out some basic information, name, date of birth, and a couple medical history questions I had to fill out in that form. And afterwards, there's pretty much a small waiting line. And then after that, I went to go get my vaccine. So when it was time to take the vaccine, they called me into the back where I was introduced to a nurse, or at least I hope it's a nurse. I'm just kidding, guys. Seriously, I'm just kidding. She asked me a handful of questions. She kind of looked over my form, and at that point, she pretty much gave me instructions on what I can expect when she distributed the first dose of the vaccine. So afterwards, she gave me a shot. It was really small, like the needle itself was pretty small, and she did it. And the crazy part is, now granted, I am a great shot taker, and I'm not talking about this either, but yeah, she gave me the shot and it didn't hurt at all. Like, it was kind of crazy because I really didn't feel anything, and I was like, did she even do it? Anyway, that happened, and then she sent me over to another room where they pretty much observed me for about 15 minutes. And that 15 minutes was really just to see if there's going to be any allergic reactions or any side effects that I would have had from taking the vaccine. But of course, your boy has a strong immune system, so I did absolutely fine. So leave a like for having a strong immune system. Anyway, at that point, they gave me a handful of instructions. I think I'll have it somewhere on the screen, but they gave me a handful of instructions on what to do after having the vaccine, because after the 15 minutes, they pretty much send you home. And yeah, I had my first dose of the Moderna vaccine. It was pretty all right. It really didn't make it feel like it changed me at all. Oh, and that's the most important part about this video. If I have to stress one thing, my reaction is my reaction. I'm just telling you what happened to me. You might have a completely different reaction, so you have to keep that in mind. But anyway, I went home, and I think for the most part, they said just give it about 2 to 3 days. I personally wanted to give it a week to see what would happen. And in that week, I really didn't experience anything other than a sore arm on my left arm, and it really wasn't all that bad. I couldn't complain. I was pretty much fine after that first week, and I went about my business. Okay, let's go to a new spot. I'm done looking at the pretty water. Yeah. Okay, my plan is pretty simple. I hope there's no snakes in here, but I just want to go sit down on one of these logs. Not logs, trees. I just want to sit down on one of these trees. Alright, so this is where we're parking ourselves for part 2, or really just the continuation on this beautiful tree. As I was saying, I got my first vaccine. After about a 15 minutes wait while they check to see how you're doing, they pretty much send you home. And I think you pretty much need to monitor yourself for around the next 2 or 3 days. Once again, people experience different things, but for the most part, the only thing I experienced the first time around was a really sore arm. After you get your first shot, if you're getting, at least in America, Pfizer or Moderna, and I think for the most part, the majority of American citizens are going to be getting either one of those two. But anyway, after you get your first shot, you will still have to get the second one. And to get the second one, you have to wait about a month's time. So the next time I was scheduled to get my second shot was in March. So with that being said, I went on about my normal business, went back to my normal activities, school and other things, YouTube, and then I went to a different clinic who fulfilled giving out the second dose of the Moderna shot. Now, when that happened, that was pretty much the same process as the first time. I went to the clinic, filled out pretty much the same form, and then I was asked to wait until it's my turn to get the second shot. They went over what they were gonna do again, and then they distributed their second shot, meaning that once that second shot kind of went through my body, I would have been fully vaccinated.
All right, you guys, I got my shots. I'm 100% vaccinated now.
And that's exactly what happened. I got my second shot. They had me wait again for 15 minutes. And after that, I didn't show any different signs or symptoms. So they pretty much sent me home. And that's when things kind of felt different.
About 24 hours later, my head kind of feels a little heavy. I don't feel 100%. It's mainly just my head. I don't have a headache, but it feels heavy and I feel kind of sleepy. The arm that I got my shot on, it's a little sore, but I can actually move it second time around a lot better. The first time around I could barely lift it, but yeah, it's okay. Anyway, I think I'm actually gonna pause my show and go take a nap because, like I said, my head just feels weird. It feels very heavy, like if I had some sinus pressure right here and back here. So I'm gonna go take a nap.
So I got my second shot, and about 24 hours later, that's when things just felt really different. I started feeling really sick, and it wasn't like the first time around. The first time around, I got my shot and I had nothing more than a sore arm. However, the second time that I got my shot, they sent me home, and 24 hours later, I did not feel very good. At first, I felt fine at the very beginning of the day, but then as time progressed, I was going like in and out. And the best way I can explain it, it felt like I was not in my own body. It felt like almost like an out-of-body experience, being nauseous, but taking it up to the next level. And the funny part was, the first time around, I took my shot, I felt fine, I felt like nothing happened. And then the second time around, I still felt fine, but then my body was like, look, dude, I'm about to put you to sleep. And that's pretty much what happened. Yeah, my body put me to sleep after 24 hours. I didn't have a choice. We were going to bed. But then 48 hours and then 72 hours, I started to feel a lot better. And at that point, towards the end of the week, it was pretty much all gone. Now here's the funny part. The second time that I got my shot, my arm didn't hurt at all. But yeah, that was pretty much my experience and being fully vaccinated. Okay, all jokes aside, I've had a couple people like pass by and look at me weird. Let's get off this tree. I absolutely love this park. It's amazing. And then once again, I cannot stress enough that you may or may not experience some of the experiences that I've had, but I really wanted to just kind of give you guys an idea of what you might possibly be able to expect when you get your doses. But after it's all over, you're vaccinated, so it's pretty awesome to say that I'm vaccinated. And I kind of can't wait for the rest of America to get their vaccinations. That way we can have herd immunity. The last thing that I want to say is, once again, please do your own research. Do not take my information to heart. I've had like probably 3 or 4 disclaimers at this point, but I can't stress to you guys enough that at the end of the day, I'm just the regular old Joe. I cannot give you guys professional advice. This is just my experience that I am sharing with you guys on my channel, and maybe you might find it helpful. But at the end of the day, I'm fully vaccinated and I'm really happy about that. I'm glad that I got it over and done with. And with that being said, I'm going to take me and my scooter out and enjoy the rest of my day at this park. It's absolutely gorgeous. And remember, at the end of the day, enjoy your life, because we're not here forever. So with that being said, this is where I end my video. I hope that this could be, I was hoping that this could be kind of informative, just to give you guys an idea of what you can expect. But with that being said, if you did find this video informative, then leave a huge thumbs up and support the video. I would really appreciate it. Kind of get me out there, get more people to see my content. And leave a comment down below. Have you been vaccinated? Are you looking forward to vaccinating? Are you not going to get vaccinated? Karen. And with that being said, don't forget to subscribe to the Flingo family, the best family out there. And with that being said, this is CJ signing out. I will see you guys in the next video. Later.